Let us further compare a viable life insurance policy to a traditional life insurance policy using these criteria: death benefit, option to top up, cash value, target market, investment return and risk, premium, and premium holiday. Let's take a look at the first one, death benefit. One difference between a traditional life insurance and viable life is this. In a traditional life insurance policy, the death benefit is guaranteed. It is written in the contract. However, in a viable life insurance policy, just like what the name implies, the death benefit is viable. It can either be for single pay, the account value, for single pay insurance, outside of the account value, or the minimum death benefit, whichever is higher. Now, how much is the minimum death benefit? We will be discussing that later. And if it is going to be a regular pay insurance, if it is an increasing death benefit, it is always the sum insured plus the account value or minimum death benefit, whichever is higher. Whereas if it's going to be a level death benefit, it is the highest among the sum insured, the account value, or the minimum death benefit. Other questions? So as you can see, here, the death benefits for viable life, the death benefit varies. It can vary. Although there is a minimum death benefit or a minimum sum insured. Now, what is the minimum death benefit? It is the amount of the guaranteed death benefit other than the incidental insurance benefits payable under the VLI or viable life contract, regardless of the investment performance of the separate account. So there is, even if the investment goes down, there is a minimum death benefit. So that no matter what happens to the client, if something happens to the client, no matter what happens to the investment, he is assured of his beneficiaries is assured of receiving at least this amount. Now, let's also talk about the net amount at risk, because this is also a consideration when we talk about a viable life insurance. There is always that net amount at risk. Any excess of minimum death benefit over the value of the policyholder's separate fund. And it is the risk of the company. To further explain this, okay, let me explain this using this table here. If it is going to be the increasing death benefit, as you can see here on this table, you have the account value on this side and the number of years here. So, what is the death benefit? For example, remember, we have here increasing death benefit. So, it is the sum of the sum insured plus the account value or the minimum death benefit, whichever is higher. Now, for example, the client dies, let's say, on the 10th year, which is just about here. How much will the beneficiaries receive? He will receive the minimum sum insured plus the account value. So hence the value that the beneficiaries will be receiving is here. Now, if the client dies at this point, let's say after 20 years, how much will be the beneficiaries receiving? The sum insured plus the account value, which is represented by this dotted line. So what is the net amount at risk on the part of the company? The net amount at risk is always this, because the company's exposure that we will always pay this amount no matter what happens to the fund. Is this clear? So there is always that net amount at risk on the part of the company if it is an increasing death benefit. However, for a level pay insurance, okay, remember what is the death benefit of a level pay insurance? Yes, it is the minimum death benefit or the sum insured or the account value, whichever is the highest. So, in an increasing type of, or in a level type of death benefit, the net amount at risk will be gone once the account value becomes equivalent or more than the sum insured. So that means if the client dies here, how much will we be giving, let's say at this point, Okay, if the client dies after 10 years and this is only the account value, how much will we pay the beneficiaries? The minimum sum insured, because this is higher. Now, what if the client dies at this point? Let's say after 20 years. This is minimum sum insured and this is his account value. What will we give to the beneficiaries? It is the account value because that is higher. Questions? Good. Now, one thing about variable life is that there is an option to top up which a traditional life insurance does not have. Now, top-ups are additional premium injections which can be used to buy additional units and therefore also increasing your minimum death benefit or your sum insured. So, in traditional, if I want to increase my death benefit, what do? I will have to pay for another policy. I will have to apply for a new policy. But with a variable life insurance, all I have to do is exercise this option, pay additional premium, therefore have a higher death benefit. Questions? Let's go. Okay, another one. In traditional life insurance, cash value, that's what cash value, this is the savings element. You learned that during your ALT, right? But in variable life, we no longer have cash value, but we have what we call account value of the policy. And cash value, we define it as the amount available in cash upon cancellation or surrender of the policy. This is the living benefit. Diba? You learn from your ALC that this is where you can borrow cash, you can borrow from cash value, etc. This is it. This is the living benefit. And whereas for variable life, we have what we call account value. It is the value of the variable life policy based on the performance of the variable fund at the time of valuation. So, one basic difference is this. Cash values are guaranteed. So that's why sometimes we call them as guaranteed cash value. Whereas, can we say the same for account value? No. Again, it will depend upon the performance of the fund chosen by the policyholder. So just like what we said, it's guaranteed. It is already pre-computed. As a matter of fact, on page 3.2 of a policy contract of a traditional life insurance policy, you can see there the account values. Or rather, the cash value of a traditional policy until maturity. And normally, in a traditional life plan, cash value starts to accumulate only on the third year. Whereas, if it is a variable life, wherein we are talking about no longer about cash values, but rather account value, then it will adjust like what we said. This is not guaranteed. It depends upon the performance of the fund chosen by the policyholder, and it can start actually on day one. Upon issuance of the policy, there can be already account value. Questions? If there's none, let's move on. Further comparison. Who is the target market for variable life? Well, for traditional, you can offer traditional life for those who are risk averse. Those who do not want their benefit to be dependent upon market performance. Whereas, for variable life insurance policies, this can accommodate all sorts of risk appetites, from conservative to moderate to aggressive.